The holidays are a wonderful time of year, and we all love celebrating all the things that come with that. But sometimes the holidays also have a tendency to compound events of sadness from our past and maybe make our grief just a little more keen in our awareness. In John chapter 11, Jesus is dealing with some people who are in grief. Mary and Martha have lost a very dear brother. Jesus has lost a very close friend. And as Jesus deals with them, he tries to get them to align their focus so that it will not distract from everything else that's going on in life. In fact, when we see Jesus approaching Martha, he says to her in verse 23, "Your brother will live again." So he's comforting her. He's reassuring her. Martha responds to Jesus by saying, "I know that he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day." And so she's aware of this. She has this comfort, but there's still that grief and there's still all the weeping. Then Jesus further affirms something to her. He says, "I am the resurrection and the life," making this even more real and concrete to her. And he says, "He that believes in me, though he die, he shall live. And he who lives and believes in me shall never die." And then Jesus does something quite unique here. He places it in Martha's lap. He is really making a direct attempt for her to focus on what she needs to focus on, because after he makes all that statement, he says, "Do you believe this?" Martha's response is incredible. She says, "Yes, Lord, I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, who has come into the world." Often we give Martha a hard time because we read in Luke 11 that she got upset and she kind of fussed at Jesus and a whole room full of people because she was making a dinner and things weren't going her way. But we forget about Martha here in John 11, where the grieving, hurting Martha focuses and affirms Jesus is the Christ. So when we have those moments and when we have to make sure our focus is what it ought to be, let's remember Martha and let's remember Jesus is the Christ.